So we made it to week 12, delivered that pitch, which was well received. Great to know how the feedback came so quickly, appreciated it. So yeah, getting into the final vlog, what it means to measure impact and how an enterprise beyond profit denotes success. So I'm going to be using the example of Street, where they use stories of individuals and what their value proposition offers, how they allow young, homeless, or struggling individuals to work in a safe environment, develop skills, and they can use it into the future. Success is what contributes to equal outcome, and how one company can solve a problem and impact that person or the community, as seems straight for their quality of life that offers into those employees. With my pitch idea, knowing the odds, we can see that setting the seeds into young students in primary schools can help gambling prevention, and as seen as Harold the Draft or life education, that it's worked for multiple people in the class, and you can see that it potentially working with this idea. So the role of branding and the business of community around an enterprise or challenge that you're solving for. Again, with life education, Harold the Draft is basically a brand. That giraffe is pretty much in everyone's mind, and that was something that happened almost, I'm going to say like 15 years ago, maybe a bit 10, 15 years, yeah. So that talking giraffe connects with individuals from primary children through, I think, between like prep to year 2 to year 4, so on. But it's just a different experience that people connect with, and along with branding, communication, and the value proposition, can get investment from potential customers outside that. So that could be parents as well, or marketers, or so on, and that can connect with the issue presented and provide further exposure and reach. As seen with Knowing the Odds, plant those seeds by connecting with primary students and parents and potentially secondary students is about the key issues relevant to each group. So balancing efficiency with effectiveness and what a lean approach can do for the enterprise. Basically starting a business model canvas or value proposition is the easy way to start up. It's a great way to be time effective. As seen with Kinfo, leaving RMIT with that skill of knowing how to make a business model canvas is quite necessary into starting a successful enterprise, and you can see that through their impact over the past 5 years. It's also great to get feedback really easily through, say, business model canvas, if that's just the model itself, where people can just pick apart each part of the 9 sectors and basically can give you quick feedback instead of just reading into a whole document. So considerations around how an enterprise beyond profit articulates their value and what are the outcomes. So something to portray themselves to the public and how they can stand out. Can be expressed through lean approaches as well. It's one thing to say something, it's another thing doing it. So Street is an example that's harped on, but they've done great impact, and you can see that through their statistics. So using them again, as well as let's say Kinfo, they've done incredible work through the CBD. Looking at Street's vision, their vision's for young people who belong in thriving and healthy self, home and work, and their mission's youth homelessness and disadvantage is hard to swallow. That's why Street works with others, so like you, to stop it one mouthful at a time. Together, we offer advantage for youth to 16 to 25-year-olds, supported the pathway from a street to a sustainable livelihood, and then they offer their 10-year plan. So finalising is just elaborating on my insights from learning on this course and discuss the changes. So I came into this thinking entrepreneurship is basically for profit, coming out of it, hopefully getting some money, probably learning to do a startup myself. I've actually had a lot of impact with this class. Speaking of which, is learning to be more social and more caring, I guess is the right word. So what I wrote was, this is a great unit. It provided some valuable skills and a valuable insight into the current market or the current situations which companies go about, and just opening my mind up to new companies as well, such as Street, Kinfo, and so many other social enterprises which I didn't know before or prior to this course. It was just something great that my whole mindset's kind of changed. So I'm now thinking about the social aspect of how to go about things especially with knowing the odds. That idea that I came up with is something that's really viable, and I believe that if I have the time next year after the semester graduating, I might invest some time into it and go about it. If not, that's something's going to happen about that. That's a growing issue. It's a gap in the market, and it needs to be catered for. So it's just it's there, and hopefully I can go from there. And you'll probably see that through the final assessment coming in by next week. So once again, love the subject. Couldn't recommend it more to anyone else. Thanks to Caro and Jules for the lectures, the enterprises coming in, and those guest speakers. It was really impactful, and couldn't thank you more. Thanks.